Hello, I'm Van Allen Plexico with a few words and pictures about the campaign to produce the Cold Lightning graphic novel. You may know me as the author of the Sentinels superhero novels, or the Shattering space opera series, or maybe as the host of various pop culture podcasts, including the White Rocket podcast, the AU Wishbone, and the Avengers Assemble podcast. But all my life, I've been a fan of comics and graphic novels, and at last, I have a major one in the works. Teaming up with our new White Rocket art director and podcast co-host, Jared Albrecht, we have recruited a stellar team to produce our book. Here's a quick character study by our top secret penciler. Huh? How awesome is that? Now you see why I'm excited, right? Immediately. Here is some inking work by Jared himself. And I'm actually going to have to show it to you on my phone. That's how high tech we are, but I think it'll work. Look at that. There's our cover artist at work. Nice, huh? Okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. And here is some of the famous Mark Williams existing and award-winning artwork for other stories set in this universe. We have, of course, from the novel of the year 2014 that's in this same series, we have Kings of Oblivion. And this character here, that character there, you can see him, is a minor character in the graphic novel. He's sort of the, if you think of this as like a James Bond story, then he's the M character that sends James Bond out on the mission. You know, he's the general or the colonel that arranges the commando team. More about that in just a minute. Here's the cover that Mark won an award for in this universe. Very Clint Eastwood. For Sons of Terra. And then here is the one I have up on the GoFundMe page. It's probably my favorite. And this is General Tamerlane from Lords of Fire. Legion 1 Lords of Fire. All right. So, by the way, there's more coming on that in the near future. Big news coming up. Anyway, so there's some of the artwork either set up for the series or by the artist working on the series. But projects like this require a bit of upfront money. You know, if you have a really big publisher, if you're part of Marvel or DC or somebody like that, then they will fund that up front, expecting to get lots of profit back. But when you're a more small level publisher, you kind of have to finance those things up front yourself, and that's what this campaign is all about. We want this book to happen, but we need a little help, and you can help us. You can be part of the team, and in exchange, you get lots of great stuff back. Not just the story itself, the comic, but more than that. So first, you might want to know, well, what's the story about? Why should I care? Well, this story is set in my Shattering universe that those pictures were set in, which is a sort of a Star Wars meets Warhammer 40,000 setting, complete with massive armies, alien warriors, Jack Kirby-style cosmic gods, and demons. And I'm trying to, let's see if I can see this a little clearer. It's based on my Cold Lightning novella. Hold on. Here it is. This is the hardcover edition that was published a couple of years ago and sold out completely now. In fact, this is the only copy I have left of the exclusive hardcover edition of it. And I'm having to use it to break down the script for the comic because it's serving as the basis of the comic script. It's not the comic story, the graphic novel will be a bit different, but it's sort of where it came from. So it has all new elements, new directions. In this particular story, we follow a commando team of 5 futuristic fighters, including a ninja-style stealthy shadow warrior, a muscle-bound starship pilot, kind of a Ben Grimm-style guy like The Thing, and a priestess with a knack for using high-tech weaponry, among others. They are sent by Colonel Agrippa to infiltrate the most secure base in the galaxy. But the ancient evil they discover beneath the surface will shake the Empire to its foundations. Think Rogue One as done by Jim Starlin and Jack Kirby. And it is kind of funny that Rogue One should have just come out as we're doing this, because I wrote Cold Lightning 2 or 3 years ago, and it's a similar idea. But, it's a similar idea to the Dirty Dozen or the Magnificent Seven or whatever. It's all a similar idea of, or one of the great Alistair MacLean stories. In fact, that was my original inspiration for this sort of a kind of a story, where the old Alistair MacLean stories like Force 10 from Navarone, or The Guns of Navarone, or Ice Station Zebra, or Where Eagles Dare, where you have a commando team that goes into hostile territory and deals with what they find. And that's always a fun story, I think, especially with a ninja character mixed in. So we'll see. But to wrap things up, the graphic novel that you'll receive if you sponsor this production, you'll get it once the production is complete, of course. It will be a super deluxe edition with tons of extras. We'll be selling regular comic books of it, down the road a year from now or whatever. But the sponsors who jump in on the GoFundMe campaign and help us actually get the thing created, you will get the deluxe edition with all kind of extras. And beyond that, we have several tiers of sponsorship you can choose from. The higher up you go, the better the rewards you receive. And we have tons of great rewards, including posters, sketch cards, original sketch cards, paperback and hardcover books, and much more. You can see all the details on the GoFundMe page, which, if you're watching this on the GoFundMe page, is off to the side there. One of those sides. Otherwise, go to gofundme.com/Cold Lightning. One word, Cold Lightning. And you can jump in on the team, be part of the mission, and help us succeed. All right. Thank you so much for your attention. And we really want this to succeed, and you can make it happen. So we appreciate your consideration, and we know that you'll enjoy the book. Thanks.